3.
Is the volume even on?
Technical difficulties.
I'm Elisa.
I'm Ethan.
And I'm Dharma.
And I'm Hannah Montana.
Alright, so some things you probably know about her. Am I supposed to be looking at you?
Nope.
Okay. Alright, well, as you know, she grew up in Tennessee. Her mom was Destiny, and she actually grew up into kind of already famous because her dad was a country singer, Billy Ray Cyrus. Sadly, her mom died when she was 2 due to cancer. Her dad later got married to Tish Cyrus, who grew up with most of Miley's life. Miley actually first appeared before Hannah Montana on shows like Doc and Tim Burton's Big Fish. Then in 2006, the hit Disney Channel Hannah Montana, she was the star, and that went all the way to 2011, which was 4 seasons and a total of 98 episodes. You really didn't hear too much, and she goes off the radar. It's not till 2012 where we start to know her how she is today. She cuts her hair, but she actually donated that hair to cancer. 2013, flash forward, and she releases new albums, new hit songs. You know, not her old country songs. Now it's more in the hip hop and pop. And parents didn't really like her anymore because, well, she started her clothing change. She started singing more inappropriate songs and not so PG, I guess.
Yeah, a lot of what he was saying, when people think of Miley Cyrus, they feel really nostalgic because they miss when she was Hannah Montana and, you know, all that stuff where she's innocent and Disney and friendly. But in a very recent interview with Marie Claire, so recent you could get the magazine at your grocery store, like right now, she was talking about how she had a really bad experience on that show, and they made her feel like she wasn't really good enough because, you know, they gave her the blonde hair and all the makeup and the clothes, and she felt like she wasn't allowed to be who she wanted to be, and they would force her to rehearse and film when she didn't want to. Like, she actually had her first period on the set of the show, and she was crying and freaking out, and her stepmom had to calm her down and teach her how to use the tampon and just make her go back on and do the show again. And she just had a really traumatic experience doing the show, and so I think it's kind of sad when people miss her for that and they don't like who she is now, because you can just tell by looking at her she's so much happier now. And she is still, she's really problematic, but I feel like she gets way more hate than she deserves. At least she's happy.
Along with her family, didn't like how she was then. Her dad didn't even attend her 18th birthday party for fear of people saying, it's all your fault she turned out like this, because she was partying and having fun instead of being on the show like she was. On the Doc show, she was influenced by her dad, who was a star on the Doc show, and that's how she started her career on Hannah Montana. Her dad also didn't really want her to be a movie star or Hollywood, anything like that. He wanted her to live his life as a child and grow up normal, including family. Her godmother is Dolly Parton, who starred on one of the episodes in Hannah Montana. She suffers from trachycardia, which is where your resting heart beats faster than normal. She isn't affected by it, but it is a condition that she has. Newsbusters interviewed her, and she labeled herself as a pansexual. She knew by the age of 14 that she liked boys and girls the same way, and her family didn't really understand her for that, but she said that as long as you're not an animal and you're 18 and over, I will love you if you will love me.
Okay, I'll end it off with a short quote from Miley Cyrus from this year. I'm a hillbilly, but I can twerk. Thank you.